Hello? What happened? I think I leaned on my keyboard, and I think that was a bad idea. So I think I'm not gonna do that again. But what's up? What happened? Hi. It was so weird. Sorry, don't know. I was trying to explain what was going on in the last trial. I have no idea. I leaned on my keyboard and I think I did something. I exist. Hi, Bentley. I was so confused. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, dog. Don't even worry about it. So weird. I don't know what happened. Either way, like I was saying, recapping the last one before we start. Our mentor was murdered. Her younger sister, who is a spirit medium, was framed for her murder, and now we have to figure out what happened and get her out of jail. Because we have to make sure she isn't declared guilty. Because we know she didn't do it. Don't forget the floor plans. Yeah, shut up! The floor plans. Me, for real, for real. Okay. Everybody shut up. Dare you to say that again to my face. Okay. So do we understand? Are we ready? Are we good to go? We're ready? We thriving? Remember, nobody knows. Hi, Linton! Objective. No. What's with the other? Did it make two of them? I agree. Okay, hold on. Did it? YouTube, please don't do this to me. YouTube, why do you hate me so? I don't understand. Why did it make two of them? Hold on. Please, hold momentarily while we, deal with some technical difficulties. This one doesn't even have a thumbnail! Oh my god. Excuse me for a moment, if you wouldn't mind. Oh my god! Man, it's Ace Attorney curse. Every time! Delete forever. I understand that deleting this. Okay, we're good. Hello, Suguru. I really do. Computers are full of wasps. Yeah, mine probably is. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. VTube Studio. I clipped my PFP? No. Now 3 stars on the App Store. It's at 3 stars? You're kidding. That's really funny. Oh, I have my wings on. I should turn those off. Okay, now we're ready. We're not ready. What? Please. Hello? What's happening? I just want to play a game. That's so much to ask for. Just stop playing a video game would be nice. Hello? Okay, we got it. Still can't see chat, but that's okay. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I should go bat Eki for this. Alright, we're I think 10 minutes into the stream, and we're now starting stream. Yay! Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's perfectly fine. Okay. Woo! Okay, it's September 7th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom. Okay. The game is so loud. Court is now essential for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. I forgot, we have to start all over! Oh my god. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. We give him a really annoying anime voice from Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. I don't know why I give him such a weird voice. Okay. No! Alright, bye, Hanako! Bye! Oh, okay. I'm glad... Okay, only... No, I'm not glad you're leaving. I'm glad that I got stream figured out. Okay. Sir, can I use the spacebar? No. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found at this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found near the body, sir. It was a heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands. That's misogynistic. Dick Gumshoe, you're a misogynist. Sorry. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Woo! Somebody sent a message in the Discord and it made my phone fall over. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who is at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. Bro, it's so hard doing these voices when I'm like... When you're like just getting back into it, it's like, I sound so dumb. Like, so dumb. And I mean, she did. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the police call came, I rushed to the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination? Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness for every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It's worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Even if I can't hear, I'm gonna put music on so I feel less self-conscious. Don't disrespect. Goober Max opinions on the matter. Why are we enough with the damn fish. I have an idea of what could make them innocent. The statue could have fallen onto them. Maybe. I don't believe so, though. Alright, I'm turning on music, even if it's just for me. Okay. Because there's audio in this game, and I don't want to mess it up. I just need more confidence. Okay. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Thank you for joining the Discord, Butterscotch. Scorch. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? I had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Hold it! Hold on a second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did, correct? Yeah, this is hearsay. Cause it isn't hard evidence. She's just being like, I saw. Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claims was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. Miss Maya's the defendant. And she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. Why is he so cute? That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Maybe it's just because he's dumb. Maybe I just like dumb men. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! These voices change every time I speak. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you first. Very well, Detective. Let's hear about your testimony again. Testimony went. Oh, I have! Oh, I've been switching back and forth between my thing. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Therefore she died. The victim wrote the killer's name before she died. But the autopsy report, said it was an instantaneous death. And then he's gonna update it because he's a bitch! Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Yeah, I know, I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay, so we already know. We know. I'm probably not going to stay in the server, TBH. I don't have enough headspace for 2 servers, unfortunately. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, don't worry about it. I lost the robots for now. I know, he's cute! Sorry, I can't tell if there's more text in chat or not, because you just keep seeing the fish! So many guppies. Oh my gosh, the chat broke again. It keeps updating, but after I start stream, it stops, which is so dumb! Oh my god. Poochie, you still on the run? Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I think it could have been an accident due to a bit of structural damage causing the statue to fall. Interesting. Enough with the guppy. It was cute, but now it's getting spammy. Spammy? Driving in, no, sorry. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene with my very own eyes. I found a memo where left as a result. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died. Where's Tab? Tab! The autopsy report. Time of death, 9 p.m. Cause, a single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous! Eat this. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That note is accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That really what you're saying? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim's the only person who could not have written it. The report from the department detective, immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. I realize what the voice is. It's the Game Grumps voice they did for the shark dude in Tears of the Kingdom. You know the shark guy, the red shark guy that looks like he has a dolphin on his head? Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately couldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? It's outdated, and he's gonna update it because I hate him! It was the day of the murder? Because today's the day after. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write it. Oh, okay. Okay, day after. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Yeah. Get it over with! Yeah. Damn you, Edgeworth. And your and your nice hair, and your I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. We're so smug. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham! Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to have requested a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defendant will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this into evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was indefinitely the killer. I suppose that's an obvious conclusion, yes. Don't stop agreeing with him! Darn, this isn't good. Darn, my boss's sister is gonna get the death penalty. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. It's Miss Boobs. It's Miss Boobs, you're gonna see what I mean? Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm the one who just called. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Oh, why does she stand like that? Bro, her knee's broken. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She already captured the hearts of every man in this courtroom, except Edgeworth, because he's gay, and my boyfriend. Sorry. Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred.
Gee, I was, in my hotel room, I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co. law office.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
I can't say half of her lines. I need a more PG character. Please, testify to the court about what you saw.
Witness account. Alright, y'all ready for this?
I love Edgeworth. Me too. Suguru, what would Suguru say? Sidon, my king? Yeah, Sidon, that was his name, I think. He seems like the kind of guy who would pay the judge, considering the fact that he agreeing, yet it seems like, he doesn't pay the judge. Actually, he might have. I just remember they were talking about, falsified evidence, and, he's never lost a case, not technically because all of his clients have been innocent, but because he does anything to get his innocent verdict. At least for his client. My Fish King! She couldn't have reported after she checked in her after the kill. Not exactly. We thought that last time, but the phone call was at 9 a.m. and the murder was at 9:30 p.m. or whatever. It's a trick. Oh my, yeah, I think he's just called the judge. No, I don't think he's annoying. I think he's dumb. He literally adds nothing. And I feel like judges are supposed to be impartial and hear all the evidence, but every time he's like, yes, Mr. Wright, your defendant is guilty, and I believe we should kill them now. It's like, what are you talking about? I think my dog just barked. Not gonna lie, I prefer Urbosa over oh my gosh. You got an IQ in the negatives. For reals! Okay, anyway, back to this game.
It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
What the heck? The light is only lighting up her boobs. It's not. I don't understand.
When the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
I feel like that's not necessary. Well, Your Honor, I see. That's remarkably solid testimony. No, it's not! I don't seem to need to trouble the witness any. Well, wait! Your Honor. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Kick his ass! Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. Like, this is exactly what we're talking about. It's like, you have the right to cross-examine, but I'm just gonna skip over to that. Like, what are you talking about? If only I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Sorry. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Bro, I need people to understand that I'm not stupid. I've just been at school all day, so it's hard for me to read. I'm so tired.
It was like 9 at night, and I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the little mousy girl.
Out of press. How do you know it was her? How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish physique. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. No, he's not!
Yep, he's right. Question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. See, why does it smell like... Seriously, why does it smell like caca and wee-wees in here?
What?
Miss Maya, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. You're lying! I think these are kind of intertwined, because you are lying if you saw nothing, and if you saw nothing, you're lying. So, and I can't remember what I chose last time. You saw nothing, you're lying. Is it just a text difference? You saw nothing, you're lying, you saw nothing, you're lying, you saw nothing, you're lying, you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Brum. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you wouldn't have noticed her clothes. You would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. I hate this face, I hate it. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. I think it's cute! However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. I'm gonna start using bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
Yes, we do!
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Gumshoe. Yeah! What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roar, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details were necessary.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Ah! Weirdo! Weird! Get her out of here. Send her to the ranch. That's what Dr. Phil says, right? Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn. I almost had her.
Okay, alright. Oh my gosh. Floor plan!
I'm a bit bogus myself.
April execution. I want this baby publicly executed. It's Miss April May. Oh my gosh, I saw this TikTok, and it was like, Ace Attorney, witnesses serving C-word, because I don't know how YouTube feels about that word, serving C-word instead of justice. And it's so true, because like, the witnesses, most of them, very pretty. But also, pretty much all of them are liars! Please don't say that. I do that. What do you mean by that? Gummy, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Okay, if I recall correctly, it's too heavy to run with. Not to mention catch up with someone. See, Goober is thinking about this like in a literal like lawyer manner, and not a stupid video game manner. You're being smart, but this video game is not smart.
I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged at the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
Hippie? She's a medium.
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuey clock. The thinker.
Nobody called it a clock yet.
How could you have known that? Does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee?
I see. Only the witness you had been so Oh, I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination. Is it, okay, wait. Is it marked as a clock or a statue here? The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Yes! Okay! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack. Then the girl and the hippie ran after Colors, and then she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. That clock. Yes! Give it here! You couldn't have told it was a clock! Also, if anybody is like, why are you so excited? You already did this and you already know the answers. I have the memory of a goldfish. I genuinely think it's an issue. So, just don't worry about that. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing?
Oh, weirdo! I don't like her. You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is in much the same position to you as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Bro, should you be getting sassy in the courtroom? Order. Bro, I wish actual court was this insane and intense. Cause I don't know, I just feel like it'd be more entertaining. But it's not meant to be entertaining, it's meant to bring justice, I know. She keeps saying herb. I don't like it. Edgeworth! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial content. Yes, of course. You withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. What are you talking about? Yes, I have no common sense, and Edgeworth probably paid me like $600. Eesh! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. This guy is so easily swayed. He should not be a judge. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it?
The clock is broken!
Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Tee.
Maya had to take the clockwork out of it. Present the phone call! She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. She couldn't have heard it! You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock go off in the building next door. Oh, did I pick the wrong one? Oh, screw off! On what grounds? This is a trivial matter. No direct... No! Go back! Time to switch directions. Quick. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because I couldn't have rung. Okay. I was trying to say that. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty! That clock is missing its clockwork. Boom. How could you possibly... Just take a look. Right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing the clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. I love how juvenile his, like... Well, Miss May, we weren't talking to you. Shut up. Quite a show you've put on, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty, somehow. He knew! I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was empty? We can, actually! Get that smug look off your face, because we can prove it!
We can prove it.
Quite literally, bird brain, shut up! The hamster guy in the second game, put a finger down before I break... Put that finger down before I break it. It's so real. It may be close to the hotel, yet the clock itself is way too quiet. Yeah. Honestly, but like I said, this game is dumb. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Can I, kiss already? Sorry. Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Sorry. Phone call! Present! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? That good detective better remember he's up for his evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Yeah, so you just want me to hold onto the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27! Just a few minutes before the murder. And that's the thing! Maya, she had to call Maya because she wasn't near the law office. So how could she have possibly gotten there within, 3 minutes to commit the murder? Oh, I didn't like that beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was, well, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was it at again? It was custom made by Larry Butts for his long-distance girlfriend.
Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? I do, actually! The witness claims she had seen this before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence. A clock that was made by Larry Butts! It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made this clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh my god, Phoenix, I love you. Phoenix, the man that you are. With the juvenile, he's so close to just being oh, well, yeah, well, your face is stupid. Take that! Oh, excuse not on sale today? Oh. Ah! Did this happen last time? Is she already losing it? Wait, this didn't happen last time. Did we take a different route? What is it you on what is it you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. This did not happen last time. We're doing things differently. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh,
silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee.
You can't hypnotize me with your bouncing boobs.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does this defense have any opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. You had heard about it. You had held it. This is familiar. No, this is wrong. Wait, this is wrong! When she used it to strike the victim. When else? No, wait, is it wrong? Order. Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Maya Fey. I saw. And when you struck, I say, when we struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it.
You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Like, gang, someone's dead!
Bro, you can flirt with your weird gay situationship afterwards. Someone's dead and somebody else's life is on the line, okay? You truly are a work of art.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you who just provided that the thinker was empty.
Oh, okay, let me try again. It would be my pleasure. No. Yes, my Mr. Lawyer. Tee-hee. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel boy.
Incidentally, the bellboy... Okay, I think this was the right one. Was it? No. I think there's different story paths. So, okay. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. This is just like Danganronpa without death and a bear for a principal. Why is the face so drastic? Just ask yourself, Edgeworth, you can edge. Oh my gosh, you could Edgeworth Phoenix later. Now get back to the case. If you can tell if you're going the right path, the music stops, or if pursuit starts playing. Okay. Mr. Wright, you just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman.
Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well.
But she's not innocent! Also, what's happened? What's happening to, like, lying under oath? I feel like the first time she lied, we should have booted her. We're just like, okay, you can go again. You lied? Okay, another chance. You lied? Okay, another chance. Like, why am I the one who has to do all the work around here to catch the criminals? The judge is stupid. The other guy's corrupt. And I'm low-key kind of stupid, but I have a good heart, so I guess that makes up for it. Your Honor, I figured it out. There's no other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. Only one way, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Wiretap! Wiretap, she heard it on the phone. Okay. Have a look at this. That's... I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Fey's phone, were you not? Oh! Objection! Your Honor, this is irrelevant! I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if it was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Yeah, the phone call, shouldn't it be? Okay, wait, check. Wait, what's up? Actually, there's something... I want to hold on. What is it? It's a clock. Ah, yes! Yee-hee. Present. Oh, I'm on a roll. I present the defendant's cell phone. Well, yes, I've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Okay, yeah, I already read through this. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to the conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? I died! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defendant demands an answer. Witness, please answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! She's going crazy. She's losing it. She's still in the cat pose, though. It's not fair. All of you are ganging up on me. Oh, so I'm the Oh, she's crying. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Okay. I haven't had a lot of time to like read chat because like I left my iPad downstairs and I don't want to go get it. Also think it's dead. He annoys me so much. Who's your fave character? One of my favorite AA witnesses. I can't remember. Okay. Okay, so you did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? I don't know which one is better because the bellboy can corroborate her story. She was not there at the time of the murder. Pass, next question. So why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? It's tippity-tappity irrelevant.
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not consider the defendant's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her?
I never said you killed her!
If you don't believe me, ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come to think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Continue examining Miss May. I want to continue examining Miss May because we don't know why the wiretap. She's avoiding the question entirely. Right. On with with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand. Murder. I think it does, because the phone she tapped is the person who was, directly accused. There's no... I'm sorry, that was the wrong way. There's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh. I'm out of evidence. Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? But that means... Maya's guilty? Wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? The defense would like it to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi proves to be solid, then, by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Yeah, but, what do I have left to lose? Either she gets pronounced guilty with more evidence, or she gets pronounced guilty now. So it's like... Are you prepared to accept my condition? That we go on a date after this? Edgeworth. He's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Alright. Okay. My face probably Gonta or... Gonta? Oh! I love Gonta. Okay, sorry, I am not familiar with the third game. My favorite, personally, is Gundam Tanaka. Bro, him and Miss Sonia were so cute together! Oh my gosh, literally cried when he died. Oh my god, and Sonia had his hamsters? Ah! Yeah, but emo weird nerdy guy, you love him. I believe you're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summon. Your summon in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy. Would you like it? I like how they're writing in the fact that they didn't change the sprite. The witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. What percent is my phone at? It's at 17. Okay, we're good. We can go for a little while longer. Miss May's room. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee, and I brought it to her at 9, on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Sleaze! Look at where he's looking. Sleaze dirtbag, I'll kill you. Oh, I hate this guy. And I delivered iced coffee at our guest, to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right! I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Cross-examination! I'm the head bellboy. Yeah, okay, we know that's true. I believe I received a call after... Okay, we believe that's true. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her. Exactly. Okay, press. Why exactly 9? 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she'd finished, sir. 9. The time of the murder! I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Can I press again? But why? But, okay, wait. Press? Precisely 9, then. Precisely. But she says she saw the murder at 9! So that couldn't have worked. How can you be so... How can you... Yeah. Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. Oh, bellboy, tee. I'd like my iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to, I guess, Miss May herself. We're not gonna talk about how, like, okay. Okay, if she picked it up at 9, how could she have seen the murder out the window? Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an enduring mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought it to the room service, sir, the guest, sir... Can we kill this guy? Mods, kill this guy. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. It's more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prime demeanor, sir. It was a moment shall I never forget. That's why she did it! I think our Miss was up to something. The bellboy to remember her. Come on! Okay. We have to press for everything. This bellboy has... Okay, no, again! Let me do it again! The witness may leave... No! Protest! Wait, please wait! Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough! Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, bed making. What does any of this have to do with the murder? Okay. So she checked into her hotel. We don't know when. Okay. I still think the room service is suspicious, but I'm worried about asking the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, how old is this woman if she calls a show a program? This game's pretty old, actually. This is, like, it was originally, like, a old, like, pixel, like console game, I believe? Actually, yeah, wait, let me look this up. When was Ace Attorney released? When was Ace Attorney first released? Yeah, this is the, remastered, I believe? Yeah, it was originally allowed in 2000, it was originally published in 2001 for the DS. Perhaps room service? Save? I can't save. I have to wait till checkpoints. I can't just randomly save. I wish I could. Wait, options. Can I save? Save! Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Save! Oh my gosh. Okay. Rooms. Okay. I didn't know we could do that. I could have saved us so much time. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. I guess I had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $8? Does that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. For 2! What did he say? What did you say? What did he say? What did you say? What did I say? Oh, rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Does he have what? Stop! I hate that face! Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Because she asked him not to, and he's a pervert! Well, sir, you see, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. I was, good... barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it. Edgeworth, you dirtbag! But he's hot. Oof. You fool! Bro, my dad called me that the other day. I've done it. I've done it! I've won. Then... Miss April May checked into the twin room with a man. Correct. Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned another person was involved with with Miss May, and may have been the murder. In light of this new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was Miss April May, the man with Miss April May, the man with Miss... The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Oof! Every time I just hear the Roblox oof. Your Honor, this has been previously revealed. Miss May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has no alibi at the time of the murder. However, that doesn't... Oh wait, she does have it. My bad. That does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient line setup. But it's too late. Too late. I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? What's happening right now? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Just like you hid the other man from me, and that's why we broke up. Sorry. These accusations are ludicrous! Enough. The court acknowledges the defendant's argument. I expect the prosecution and defendant to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. This is all today for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. That rhymed! Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m., District Court. Okay.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really? Aw.
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his wide eyes and terrible... it sent shivers up my spine!
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it! That happened to Miss May after that. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Oh, sorry. Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you!
Alright. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there was only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. My testimony. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the... Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't... Okay, what? We're gonna have to end pretty soon. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued, and this is where we will be stopping. Okay. Saving content. Alright, save. Wait, save your progress up to this point. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I don't, like, press the wrong button. I'm just no!
Yes?
Alright, select the save data? Yes. Okay. And that is where we will be, this is where we will be ending it for the day. No, stop it. Okay, don't leave yet. Don't leave quite yet. Okay, I gotta, hold on. Spin. But thank you so much for you guys hanging out with me. This has been really, really awesome. I'm really glad I got to play this again. I think this is gonna be like a weekly thing. Like I'm gonna like do something every week. So I'm gonna do the next Deltarune episode a week from when I did the last one. I'm gonna do the next Ace Attorney episode a week from now. You know, like so on and so forth. Just because I think it's a good way to spread it out so I don't get like burnt out on one game. Like, I think that's pretty fair. This is a fun stream. I'm glad. I always get worried when I play games because I feel like I'm not giving enough commentary. But thank you so much for you guys hanging out with me. This is super awesome. I love you guys also very, very much. My bird brothers, my crow cuties. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to be kind to each other and I hope you have a great day. Wow, I feel like I'm having a stroke. Bye!